Today I am going to make bulk muffin mix, and then I am going to make some muffins for breakfast. So in a large bowl, I'm going to start by adding 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and I'm just using regular old table salt. And then to that you need to add a half a cup of sugar, which I'm not sure why I didn't get recorded, but I did add a half a cup of sugar. And then you need to add 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder. And then you can add some optional flavorings to this if you like. You don't have to. At this point, the dry mix is ready. But I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon. You can also add a little bit of nutmeg, really whatever flavorings you like. Just add about a half a teaspoon or so. But again, optional, don't need to do it. Make sure that you mix everything very well. And then at this point, start thinking about what you want to add or what flavor muffins you want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and get a second bowl. And in that bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of this muffin mix, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of whole milk, and you want your milk to be room temperature. The eggs need to be room temperature as well. And then also 4 tablespoons of melted and cooled butter. Now I've decided I'm going to do cinnamon sugar muffins because I had some cinnamon sugar left from the last time I made cinnamon rolls. So once I get the wet and the dry ingredients mixed together, I'm going to grab the bag of cinnamon sugar and dump that in. I probably should have added more, but that's what I had ready. And then I'm just going to give it a mix. Again, you don't want to over mix this. You don't want tough muffins. And then I'm going to use my large scoop and I'm going to fill each muffin cup up about 3/4 of the way. And then I'm going to put these into my preheated oven. I did preheat the oven to 400 earlier. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top just for a little bit of crunch. And then I'm going to pop these into the oven. Depending on your oven, of course, I'm going to bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes. And then I'm going to put the rest of the muffin mix in an airtight jar with instructions on it. And then once the muffins come out, they smell delicious. They're very hot, so be careful. And then, of course, slather it with butter because everything's better with butter, and enjoy.